Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Please subscribe so that you can see my video and to support my work. So this is the fabric that we are going to use to make this dress. It's a small dress that we are making that will have two step gathers. So I've folded it already, as you can see on the video. So let's get started with our measurements. So I will go ahead now to mark my half length, and my half length is 10.5 inches that I have. So that is the 10.5 inches that you can see me marking. After that, I will draw the line. So now the next step is to mark our shoulder. Our shoulder will be divided by 2. My shoulder here that I have is 12 inches. So that is the 12, that is 6 on my tape. And that is what I'm marking. 6 inches. I'm also go ahead now to also roll it. So that is it. I've rolled that. So after that now, I will also go ahead now to measure the neck. It's a smaller neck that I'm using. It's 3 inches that I'm marking here. To bring it down for the neckline is 3 inches also. So I will just curve it the way you can see me doing. So this is it. That is the neck, the front neck. Coming to the back neck, I will mark 1.5 inches for the depth of the back neckline. 1.5 inches, that is what I marked. So the next step is to take our shoulder. To slope it, I'm going to mark ½ inch, and that is my ½ inch. I will also use my ruler to roll it down, like to slope it down. So we have gotten that. So now is to measure our bust now. Remember, the bust is going to be divided by 4, and our bust is 28 inches on my tape rule. That is 7 inches. So I will place it and mark. So that is my 28 inches. I'm adding 1.5 inches for the sewing allowance. Coming to the waist is 26 inches. So 26 inches divided by 4, what will it give us on our tape is 6.5. So that's my 6.5. I've marked, adding 1.5 inches for the sewing allowance. So that is it. So I've gotten my measurement now. So what I will do now is to connect the lines. And before connecting the lines, I'll go ahead to measure the armhole. I'm placing my tape on this line of the bust to get 1.5 inches. That's what we have to get our armhole. Then I will curve the armhole. Please subscribe to my channel and watch my video down to the end. So now I want to connect the bust to the waist. So that is it. I've done that. And also remember, I always do that. Why doing that? Because I want it to sit well. So I'm going to mark 1 inch at the down here. So you can see me doing, and curve it. So when making your own, always remember to do that, because it will make your cloth to sleep well on the waistline. That's how we are doing it that way. So I've done that now. Now is to cut. So I will start from the neckline for the bust. So I'm cutting from the neck, that is for the back neckline. So now continue to cut it. So this is how we are going to make this fine dress. It's a small dress that we are making, but it will come out very beautiful. So watch it to the end. So now I've done that now. Let me pull out the back, or that is the back neckline that I cut out. So my scissors did not cut everything. Let me cut it out. So that is the back neck. So this is the front. So let me cut the neck for the front. So now I will cut the neckline for the front. So I've done that, and also let me open it for you to see how it is, so you can see now. So we've done that now. Now I'm going to cut the upper side of our gathers first. So I will place my tape like this. It's a two-step gather that we are making on this dress. So the first step is 7 inches is what I'm marking. So I'll continue to mark my 7 inches like this. So after that, I will just roll it. So I will roll it to get the actual line that I've marked. So I've done that. So let me cut it out, like the first step. So this are I'm going to take the first step now. So the first step, we've cut it out now. So this is the last step that we are going to cut now. So I will just place it like to get our length. So the length here that I'm going to have, that will complete the full length of the dress, is 11.5 inches. So that is the 11.5 inches that we are going to use to complete the dress. And this is the second of the step of the gather that we are making. So that is what I will do. What I will do now, take it to the machine to go and run a straight sewing, and now to gather it out. I'm going to run my gathers now. So I will drag the thread now. So this is how you are going to do it, the way you can see me doing. So this is how you are going to drag it in the time it will be gathered. So this one is the first step that we are gathering now. So these are, hold it until you get to the measurement of the waist that we need. So remember the waist is 26. So let me use my tape to measure it to see whether it's up to that 26. Yes, 13 inches. So that is the 26. So we have gotten the first step for the waist now. Our second step now is this. So I will also drag it like this so that it will form the gather that we need. And we want to gather it to the waist too. The waist is 26 inches. So this I'm going to draw it. So I will draw it to the waist measurement and then join it with the first one that we have gathered already. So I will continue to gather it like this until we get to the waist measurement. Remember, it's two steps that we are making on this dress. So let me measure it too to see whether we have gotten it right for the waist measurement. So I will also use my tape to do that. So yes, we also gotten it. So we have the two now. So let me also use this to place it. You know, it's two steps. So this is how I'm going to place it when sewing it together. So you can see how it is now. So to join the body part now is what I want to do to measure the body. So now we're going to divide the bust now into two. The bust is 28, this is 28. So the remaining one that remains, we'll count it out so that we'll share it for the sewing allowance. This is 28, this is one that remains. So we'll count from here. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. And remember what I also added before is 1.5 inches for the sewing allowance. So coming to the waist, this is our waist. Our waist is 26. So we'll also divide it, the one that remained, so that we'll share it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll add it 2 inches here. The other side, 2 inches. And then we'll now connect the mark together and go and stitch. So let me also dress it so that I will show you how I'm going to join it now to the waist. So this is where we want to sew. By the time we sew the back side to it, and now also place it so you can see how it is now. So this is how I'm going to sew it together and to form our two-step dress. So my dress is going to have a belt. So this is the belt that I want to use. So I will fold it like this. So after folding it, I will just mark 2 inches like this. So this is where I want to give it a curve to make it to be sharp V. So then I will cut. So this is it. So I will cut this second one of the bed too. So this I'm going to run a stitch and iron it and fix on this dress. This is the 2 belt. So let me go and run it on the machine and iron it out. Another dress is ready and also the belt is fixed. So this I'm going to tie it now. I'm bringing it at the front to tie. So you can also do it like this. So this is it now. So please subscribe to my channel, watch my video down to the end. See you guys in my next video. Love you guys.